for the second time in his career. The British touring car champion is Ash Sutton.
Coming off, should we say, a rocky year in 2019, I wanted to bounce back and prove that 2017 wasn't a luck of the draw.
Woo! Thank you guys, thank you so much.
Ashley Sutton is the champion of 2017.
Let's go back to the start of the Ash Sutton story. Motor racing began with Formula V, which is an unorthodox route to anything, never mind being a British touring car double champion.
Coming out of a, should we say, successful karting career, racing around the world, it was right, how can we get to grips with car racing at the most realistic budget? And ultimately I needed to go and learn the tracks. But doing that in a race scenario was quite important because overtaking is different, you're in a car. So that's what we looked at Formula V at the time. It was like, okay, let's go cheap racing, stay completely under the radar, go and tick off some boxes, and then we'll assess how we want to attack it. But yeah, we did that, and then it all come to a blow at the start of 2011.
Which was a road accident.
Yes, yeah, unfortunately. So that put a big hole into my career, 3 years out, sat twiddling my thumbs. To be sat there, told that you can't get back in a race car, was upsetting, but I sort of almost saw it as a bit of a challenge. No, I'm going to prove you wrong with this. And as soon as I got any indication that my body would allow me to, I was back in the seat.
There were occasions last year where we were all getting very excited because it was another great Sutton move. And then there was Croft as an example where it didn't quite work out like that. Now, on the one hand, people like the way you race because it's exciting, you know there's going to be a battle. You don't just sit there and bank points, you get stuck in. Is that going to change?
I think an element for me to continue with, shall we say, winning championships, I've got to stop it. But I'm not about that. I like putting a bit of a show on. I like doing what I love, which is racing. Steering wheel, pedals, four wheels, I'm there. So if I get a sniff of a gap, even if it's a quarter of a gap, I'm going to show my nose. It's in my nature, and to eliminate that's going to be quite hard.
Let's wind it forward to this year then. It's going to be tough, no question about it. I mean, it was tough enough last year. Now you put Gordon Shedden back on the grid, you bring Jason Plato back into the mix, for example. Do you think, oh crikey, this is going to be hard work, or do you relish the challenge?
It's a challenge that I'm going to relish and step up to. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be really, really hard. Gordon's a fantastic racer. I've been in some battles with him, and I can say that I've not come out on top of him, but I'm a different driver now, and I want to take that challenge to him. Obviously, me and Jason have been teammates, we've been rivals, we've had our blows at Snetterton. I don't think it's going to be an easy step for both of them to get back in. The championship develops, drivers develop, there's a massive mix now, big shake-up. Obviously, there's a lot of unknown quantities that are out there, and I'm excited to see how that's going to evolve, and it's down to the driver that's going to react quick enough to it.
Is this your year to be a triple champion then?
Let's just say I'm not going to make it easy for someone to take it away from me.